JobStreet.com will be holding a career fair at the SMX Convention Center on April 1 and 2. And joining us in the studio is JobStreet.com Marketing Manager and Spokesperson Eileen Camarillo-Go. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
So is there really a lack of quality jobs in the market now?
Well, in 2011, from 2011 to 2012, there was actually a 51% increase in total job ads posted anywhere. That's online, print, and all job channels. So I don't know exactly if there is a lack, but there was an increase from 2011 to 2012. So there is a lot of jobs out there.
But I was trying to understand, what do they mean by quality jobs? So what are the most in-demand jobs as of now?
Okay. The most in-demand specializations right now would still be customer service, IT, that's hardware, software. So these would be the web developers, network engineers. There's also demand for healthcare, banking, and human resources.
In the NSO report, they mentioned that there's a problem with underemployment. It seems like with the choices that you mentioned, is there a mismatch? As in, there are fewer graduates that are best for the jobs available? Where could the problem be?
According to DOLE Secretary Baldos, in October 2012, the unemployment rate was at, if I'm not mistaken, it was at 7%, which dropped 1.1% from 2011. That roughly translates to about 2.8 million Filipinos. But first, I guess to answer that question would be to ask where job seekers find jobs. So the top channels, according to a recent survey that we did in JobStreet.com, the top channel that job seekers use would be online job postings, followed by job fairs, and walk-ins are still something that they use to look for jobs. So if we're going with the survey that we did, and there would be about 3,000 job fairs from DOLE,
Yes.
as they claim, then it might actually be enough on top of all the online job ads that are happening right now. It would actually be enough to at least address unemployment, or at least alleviate it, lower the rate.
So you're saying that there may be an obstacle or maybe a problem in knowing where to find the job. The jobs may be available, but if, for example, a newly grad would just rely on the usual avenues and are not able to look into, let's say, for example, in other avenues like through the online services, could that also be a problem?
There is a mismatch, definitely, especially for fresh graduates. They tend to be choosy. That's what they say. But it's more of finding the right match. Definitely, your office would become your second home. It's kind of being in a relationship. You have to find the perfect match. For fresh graduates, sadly, that's not a luxury that they have. But what we advise is just grow that experience. There's nothing wrong with
starting somewhere,
knowing your strengths and playing that up and finding the right fit.
In most jobs fairs, I noticed that they're inviting newly grads. How about those who are already under 30s or 40s, or who wish to change careers or who wish to change jobs? Would there be many options for them in the job market?
In JobStreet.com, there are about 90,000 jobs at any given day posted. That's local jobs and POEA licensed overseas jobs. So where you want to go, there's always the specialization for you. There's always the experience, the number of years that you've been working. So definitely we address that. We have openings for from fresh grads to the ones who are already in the executive level.
So JobStreet.com will have a job fair on April 1 and 2 at the
That's
SMX
right.
Convention Center.
That's right.
And what particular industries are highlighted in this event? So at least those who are in that particular career.
We're
will
already
go
expecting 300 top companies to join us on that job fair. There will be BPOs, definitely. They're the top hiring industry, so they will definitely be there. But there will also be companies, corporate companies. There will also be a lot of recruitment firms, local and overseas jobs. So it's all covered. So 300 companies, and we're expecting about 30,000 job seekers to drop by. And I hope our viewers will be one of them, will be part of that number.
And of course, they can always check online for available jobs. And for companies also who would wish to advertise that they have an opening, they can always go to
Of
jobstreet.com.
course. Just log on to www.jobstreet.com. If you're a job seeker, just sign up, create your resume. You will have access to all these jobs.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
We've just spoken to Ms. Eileen Camarillo-Go. She's a marketing manager of jobstreet.com.